It's about 0 degrees Celsius, and it's a lovely spot here. Oh my goodness, look at my hair. That's what I get for wearing my hood, I guess. Anyway, we're going to Bank of Montreal to try to cash some checks, or try to deposit some checks, I should say. And then I've got to go to Staples and pick up a receipt book. Probably can't hear me because of this noise. Then I've got to go to a job, do a little bit of maintenance work. So you guys are welcome to come along for the ride. Just don't get in the way. Here we are again at Bank of Montreal, and try to put some checks in, see what happens. Again, so it kind of worked. I had to manually enter all my information, but yeah, it worked. Okay, now where's the Staples Business Depot? Well, that was easy. Got myself 4 books, 2 big ones, 2 small ones. And now we gotta battle through traffic and try to make it south across the city. It's starting to get a little bit onto busy traffic time, and there's an accident on the main road, so I'm gonna have to take one of the back roads. So let's see what happened up here now. 4-cycle engines need to be stored upright. If you put them like this, all sorts of bad things happen. Pretty easy to remedy, but if you tip a 4-cycle engine too far, you end up with oil in places that it shouldn't be, and then you need to change probably the air filter, spark plug, and then start it up with some ether or something like that and let it burn off the oil that's in the cylinder. Oh yeah, look at that. All that oil was making its way down inside of the cylinder, so it's definitely not going to be good. Let's see if we can coax it to start. See the oil dripping on the spark plug. Well, I don't know if the camera can, but I can. No, it's not firing. It fired once. That's what's going on. So the oil's drained out of the base because it ran into the filter and into the intake, and so now the oil's too low to allow it to start because it has a low oil shutoff. We have fire. We'll try starting it on the old plug just to save the new one. It's a little foggy in here. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but the thing made a little bit of smoke. It's beautiful outside though. It's about 0 degrees Celsius, and it's a lovely spot here. Alright guys, I'm going to try to make it up this hill now, which is kind of icy and snowy, and I am stuck in 2-wheel drive. Any bets on whether or not I make it up? Oh, spinning already on the flat. Oh, she's sideways. See if I can use my driving skills here to get me up. Oh, she's spinning. Get over into the dirt a bit. Looks like we made it. I wasn't sure. It started spinning at the bottom. Looks like the work crew is back so I can service their equipment. I think I'll get started on changing the cutters on this right away because I want to do it before it gets too cold. Yeah, it's time. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but they're getting a little bit rounded off. I'm going to take these off, switch them out, take these ones to my shop, sharpen them up, and then the next time I'll put these ones on. Kind of time consuming because there's a lot of bolts and they're tight, but it's not a hard job. These are the cutters that I'm reinstalling, and I used my milling machine and a homemade cutter to resurface them. You can see they have quite a nice edge to them. I would have just ground them to sharpen them, but a lot of material had to come off, so. Alright guys, got everything done. Just gotta write out everything that I did on a little list here so I can remember for later when I'm writing up my invoice. And then we can head on out of here and get home. See what I can get up to at home. Probably editing this movie. Leftovers from Go Fresh. Pork, broccolis, and sweet potatoes.